Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 2 of my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood playthrough. Man, I had to like really walk my brain through that one. I was like, what am I doing? And I don't know. Anyway, welcome back. So we're hopping into Brotherhood. So last time we jumped back into Assassin's Creed, and my first revisit to Brotherhood since the first time I played it when I was a middle teenager, so just whatever, 10 12 years ago. Don't worry about that freeze. It does that every time you start loading in. That's not quality. That's not my computer. That's just the console. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Right, so fun fact, and for you guys it doesn't mean anything because um obviously, so I don't, when I record things, I don't throw them out the second I'm done recording them for the most part. I generally prefer to have a backlog of videos. I generally prefer to, have lots of footage and then edit and put things up as it's convenient because it does make it easier to get things out. That is especially true when it comes to moto vlogs or anything side stuff, especially. Because, like, for instance, I am currently sitting on 2 moto vlogs, and I was sitting on a IRL achievements video. But that one was a very different style. I finally tried my hand at using my GoPro to record a hike. Now, I actually did that months ago. I did that several months ago. It might have been a couple of months ago, but so I recorded this hike with my GoPro, but I actually never checked the footage to see how it turned out. I actually just finished checking the footage, and turns out it didn't turn out. The setup I had basically just made the camera sit off to the side, like more than one would want. And so it was like leaning over way farther than it should, and so it made the footage like sideways, and it's just not a very good POV. Now, obviously, there is a lot of shaking, but like that's to be expected because I'm hiking, obviously, and especially the hike I chose. It was not a Sunday stroll through the park, you know what I mean? It was very steep, and that hike is not the easiest thing. And so that hike is not the easiest thing, and so it's like in hindsight, I'm thinking that probably wasn't the smartest. Oh, I don't know why it showed like there was something new. Anyway, but yeah, in hindsight, I'm not sure why that might not have been the smartest way to come back into IRL achievements videos. And my first time like doing like a hike video, I might have should have chosen something A, smaller, and B, less difficult. Anyway, but obviously that was like whatever 2 or 3 months ago now, so it's like obviously that's certainly too late. But the footage at the end of the day, the footage is not usable. So I just finished deleting it all because yeah, I'm like this isn't a fun video, especially because like it's not like I'm gonna keep it at default speed. I'm gonna speed it up, because like no one wants to watch a hike in real time, and so I would speed it up and stuff. So it's like the shaking is a little aggressive, but mostly it's the POV is the problem. It leans off to the side really, really bad, and doesn't make it a very good video. So I will have to reevaluate my setup for like hike, the in-person setups, like for hikes and things. Because obviously on a bike it's different, right? Because I can mount it to my helmet, and like obviously it's very stable, and like it's not a big deal. And I was even thinking, because I down the road when I get myself like a bicycle, like a road bike, I used to own one, but it got stolen. But when I get another one and I live somewhere else, I think it would be neat to do there's probably lots of like biking trails, but like for like mountain bikes and stuff, and I could do something like that, but like I'm not the fastest rider in the world, and I'm not like I'm an athlete. And it's like, now it would be fun, but like I would prefer like a road bike on like a paved trail, because like if for one it's easier, and for two I think it would be a better video. But so like I think it would be neat to, once I do get a road bike and I live somewhere else, to get like a mount for handlebars or something, that kind of thing. But obviously on a hike or walking anywhere, there's going to be more shaking because I'm holding it, or it's mounted to a backpack or something. But I think either way, I'm going to have to reevaluate the in-person setup because it's not very good. And what I tried last time was not very good. I am sitting on 2 more moto vlogs, though, and I do have to get those out. I also have an anime review that I still have to get out. And I also should start watching anime again. But, I usually do that at the end of the day at night. And I have been going to bed far too late, past my bedtime, for months and months. And so by the time I don't have time to watch anime because I'm too freaking tired. I stayed up too late or whatever. And so I have to get up, obviously, because I do have to work, as unfortunate as that is. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on all that side tangent. So, other thing I meant to say, though, off camera, I actually tried to explore around the map and grab viewpoints and stuff. The thing is, because of the memory we're in, it actually has me locked. I couldn't venture, like, anything farther than this. I tried to go back to areas we were already at, like these ones, and I couldn't do it. It wouldn't let me. I couldn't go far enough. It stopped me, like, right here. And so I'm like confined to this little circle, like inside the corner. So I think because of the story part we're in, I think that's why. And so it doesn't want me going even to areas we have been in, because we're still in the story part. It still feels very intro, that kind of thing. So I couldn't do a lot. So I think what I did, I think there was a few treasure chests I grabbed along the way. I don't even think there was any stores I could actually grab. I don't think. But I think there was a landmark somewhere in here, and I think I grabbed the secret code message thing. I think, and I think I might have done that. Let me see. This is the truth. That was one of them. Yeah, there you go. See, when last one we had 3. I did one of them. There we go. It's just A. I know it's very exciting. But there you go. So I did find one more. The other thing, though, that I actually did do, so I was glancing at the achievement list. And I managed to get 1 or 2 achievements. Also, you can see what I bought recently. Today I picked up Assassin's Creed 3 and Origins. I need to get Syndicate, because that's one of the ones in line I don't own. So I am missing a few, but I was hoping especially to get 3. 3 was the important one, because for one, these were both $20 for brand new copies. I think that's a great deal, and you know, and I prefer to own all my stuff in physically. So they were $20. It was brand new, and especially because we're now playing Brotherhood, I felt like it was a good idea to pick up especially 3. But while I was there, I'm like, you know what, $20 Origins is also here. Like, that's also a good deal. So I picked up that while I was there. Anyway, so achievement-wise, I got this one, which is earn 3 gold medals in the Animus Virtual Training Program. I did the combat combos of, like, 2 of them were not getting hit. Like, one of them was killing X amount of enemies and not getting hit with the hidden blades. And then 2 of them, I believe, were just getting kill streaks in a row without getting hit, I think. And so it was something like that, I believe. And so I did get the 3 gold medals, and I got that achievement. And then I did get that one while I was going for that achievement, which is perform an execution streak of 10 kills. And then that one we did together. So I did get these 2 off camera after we ended the episode last time, because I was hoping to grab viewpoints and stuff, but obviously I could not do that. So we're going to go right into the story this time to hopefully unlock more of the map. And so that way, maybe off camera the next time I'm able to, I actually possibly can, you know, like renovate stores and grab viewpoints and things like that, because I was hoping to do that already to start work on that stuff. But obviously, 'twas not meant to be. But it do be like that sometimes. Anyway, all right. Oh, look at that. There is a quick diversion. Let's see. I'm just like following the path with my eyes, figuring out. Okay, I think this is the way. Can you make that, Ezio? Oh, he can. Okay. I was hoping he could. No. Oh. Ow. All right, hang on. That was not awesome. All right, we can do this. One more try. I did that too fast. I got impatient. I just held forward, like, you know, forward the second time, and so then he was just kept going, even though I wasn't perfectly lined up. So really, this is what you should do: is you just take it one at a time, do it real slow. Even if you think you're lined up for the next one, do it slow anyway. Well, I got that one. That's nice. This is the far one, by the way. You want to know which one I can't get? The one that's over there. The one that I initially saw. I just can't get it. And I don't exactly totally understand which way they assume you're going to go. At all. Because, yeah, I can descend. Which is cute, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because, like, I mean, I was, like, searching every single way I could think of, and, like, what it boils down to is you can't make this jump, and nothing else is lined up right. The only thing I can think of is getting to that one, right? So I mean, I thought about that. I was like, okay, well, maybe you can climb any of this. You can't. As far as I can tell, there's no other ledge to get up there. So it's like, because I climbed up that one, and I tried to get up the big structure, and I couldn't. I tried the middle one and couldn't. I just assume I won't be able to do that one if the other two didn't work. You know, and like, even if I climbed up on this little pillar, it's not lined up to climb anything else. And, I mean, that's sort of the show, right? So it's like, I mean, it looks like it's lined up like they want you to do, like they want you to make this jump, and the only way I can figure out how you would get there is by getting to this one and then jumping and hoping you aim correctly. I mean, otherwise you'd have to freaking fly. So it's like, if you don't do that, if this whole rigmarole is not a part of it, like you'd have to have wings. So it's like, my only thought at this point is that I think there might be I think there actually is a parachute. I would assume it's this one, and that's not Revelations, but I guess we'll see. But if that's true, and if it is this one that has a parachute, then maybe you go to, I mean, I don't even know. Like, maybe you climb up onto that one, and then, or, I don't know. Like, maybe you could parachute from a Borgia tower or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe you go to the Coliseum and then parachute over here and see if you can make that. I don't know. Or maybe there's some sort of other method. I don't know. Maybe they give you a grappling hook later like freaking Batman. Who knows? But I do know that I don't care at this particular moment. Alright. Deliver the letter near that. Don't lose any health. We'll give it a shot. Whoa! Literally already got hit. Yeah! It's like freaking my 6th try or something. Yeah! Boy, that was hard. Well, those guys are spooky. But I think that was what might be my 4th or 5th or 6th try. Something in that kind of range. I mean, I'm not even totally positive, because it always feels worse than it actually is. Like, almost every time I, like, in person, when I'm actively recording something, I'm like, oh, you know, that was terrible. It was like 10 freaking tries. It took forever. It took an hour. It took 15 minutes. Like, whatever it feels like. And then it always does feel like that. But then in editing, when I'm going back and editing it, and I'm like, that didn't take, like, whatever. That was 4 tries. That was, you know, you did that 2nd try or whatever. Like, and it's very different. So it very much is the difference between, like, reality and your, like, perception of what it feels like. And I totally get that it doesn't feel the same, but, you know, the thing is, it doesn't take that many tries. Not as many as it feels. Upside, I'm getting lots of medicine and money and throwing knives and things, which is great. Because I was lower on medicine than I was hoping to be because of all the falling I tend to do. And then the throwing knives, because I guess I threw a few of them, I guess. Anyway.
They must have come from in here.
Those guys are pretty spooky. Ooh, heading into the sewers. Are we gonna see Master Splinter down here? I'm ready. Ooh, a chest. The Halls of Nero. Locate the Shrine of Romulus. I'll complete the memory within 8 minutes. Oh, it's a time limit. That sucks. Alright, I will try to be efficient about this. This one is one of those ones I might not worry about doing on camera, and I will do it later. If I'm actually serious about trying to do the time limit thing. Oh, hang on. Back. There was a switch over there. I mean, there's a switch both directions, but I guess I'm choosing this one first. because it feels important. I mean, the switches probably are important. You probably need to do them. Okay, I got it. So you 4 switches, 4 fountains. There we go. I was like trying to get the drop thing to come up, and because I was trying not to do anything like stupid and fall and do all the climbing again, because it would be much faster to just make these little climbs now, you know. Can you imagine having the finger strength to like just whatever that little side jump he does and just not like and just grabbing it, and just having it be fine? Like, man. Now people like this do exist. It feels like a superhero feat to me, but like people like this do exist. You can watch like parkour artists and things, like you can watch them do stuff like this, you know. So it is possible. It's just, I mean, you know, it's not exactly like everyone and their third cousin can do it, because that's not true. Hold on, press A. Release. Oh, okay, so they're just saying don't direct it. He'll go where he, you know, just hit the button. It's fine, or whatever. Feels spooky, but I almost think I remember missing that jump like 45 tries. But keep in mind, I was like, whatever, 15 or something at the time. But I almost think I remember doing that. At the same time, it could very much be a false memory, and that could just be me assuming that that's what happened the first try. I really don't know. It's really hard to say is how much of it's reality. I mean, heaven only knows. I was about to say, that's far enough. You shouldn't take damage, I don't think. Nope. This way. It wasn't quite a pretty dive as far as what I was doing, but I definitely think I saw dudes back there a second ago. Okay. We don't have time to loiter. Oh, that's nice at least. Definitely there's a parkour route. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. There's a climbing route to take. That's what this is. Yep. Now you just follow it. I don't know if we're going to make this whole do it in 8 minutes thing, but we're going to try. I feel like we're making good time. I haven't wasted very much time at all yet. It's been very efficient so far. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like I probably almost always screwed that up in the past. Like, always been, like, hitting a direction and being like, you know, Ezio, what the hell, dude? And, like, turns out it's like, well, the game tells you, like, don't, you know, let go, don't hold the direction. And he will do what he needs to. So that's almost certain. That was definitely something I did in the past, I'm willing to bet. Okay. This way. There we go. There we go, buddy. Keep at it. I see the path already, obviously. It's on the right-hand side. And you're gonna go backwards, like towards the wall we came from. It's not at all where I thought we were going. Forward. Alright, keep going, Ezio. Oh my goodness, that is just horrifying. But I'm assuming he's gonna do, yeah. Easy clap. Speed, Ezio. I am speed. That felt pretty fast, man. That felt pretty fast. Do they communicate through growling? Then goes to... Okay, so fun fact. So recently, I've been... Probably because I've been obviously playing Brotherhood. Recently, I've been in a mood to watch the that old school literal trailer from the YouTube golden era. So obviously, it's been in my head, and so I've been. There's been several times I've watched it several times, and it's just always funny. It's just always really good. They probably assume, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, man. There was some wasted time in there. More than a guy would want, that's for sure. Oh, look, now I can get back up here easier when I fall again. Yeah, good point, Ezio. Now if I fall, we can get back up here even easier. Joy of joys. I see the treasure chest. I don't care about it. I know there's flags in here too, but hang on a minute. I know where to go. I think I saw it. Oh, well. Oh, there goes my bonus objective. That's what's ticking away at this moment. How does a brother get up there? Shit. Okay, well, maybe we can use this as a scouting run so I can do this again.
can get back up here. Could help if I fall. Perfect. A route up if I fall.
Ooh, oh my goodness. I mean, we'll see if that counts, but it should. I leave my family's armor here, one of the finest sets ever made. May you who finds it receive strength in battle. Change of handwriting. We have taken it and set it back behind the iron door. 6 keys unlock it, spread amongst our brothers. It shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. Zoom to see image data. Oh, fancy. Look at that. Romulus keys. Yeah, I missed a lot of things in there, of course, because I was just going for the time. And, we will see. But I will have to replay the memory anyway, just to grab everything like flags and stuff. But more concerned at this particular moment with the 100% kind of thing. Yes! There we go. Because that way, next time I go through, I don't have to worry about time. I just have to grab specific stuff. Look at that. Oh, the shrine. That's what the shrine things mean. Anyway, but yeah, that way I only have to worry about grabbing like flags and like, you know, all that stuff if I go back. But at least that way the time thing is gone. I don't know if I'm going to show the whole thing there, if I'm just going to show like my successful attempt, or if I'm going to show just me finishing it.
The followers of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo. Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
Alright. Very well. Are you going to be dour the whole time? I have to go to a bank. My bank is probably nearly full at this point. Undoubtedly. Oh, there's a mark over here somewhere. Not that it matters, we're in the middle of something, but... eventually that'll matter. Oh, man, that speed, having a timer, that's scary.
We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards, but many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
Hey, I bet you that will allow me to use tunnels from now on. Which is obviously awesome. Oh, okay. Well, that might be the end of this little area, because like that's the one I need, I think. Well, I don't know. We can continue on with what they want us to do, because we're still like in the intro stages. Like, I mean, if you'll notice, all these missions are giving us something. They're like, this is how tunnels work. This is how destroying the Borgia towers work. So it's like it's obviously a theme going on. So I think we should just ignore any side thing we can think of for the most part until we're done with all their intro stuff.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon, I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
See.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
See, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
Attaboy. See, Ezio knows, man. We need allies. Like, we can't jump right into an attack. He's like, they have leverage on us. We don't know where they are. Like, we don't know where Caterina is. Like, it's just, you can't just launch an attack just because whatever. We decided we're ready for it. It's just like, it's freaking dumb. There, look at that 100% synchronization in any sequence other than one. Anyway, but it's just like, you can't launch right into an attack. Like, that's foolhardy. It's stupid and likely to get us killed. Buns of Steel Cheat unlocked? What does that mean? Roman Ruins complete DNA sequence 2. Look at that. We're just dropping achievements like flies, man. I think we're up 100. I think we're up 100 gamer score just starting this video. Let's go. The fighter, the lover, and the thief. Well, because it's a new sequence and they're introducing the guilds and stuff to us, maybe now it'll allow us to explore more of the city. Like, have open reign. Because we need things. Uh-oh. New items unlocked at Blacksmith shops. That's neato. Is this, I'm assuming this means... This is my assassin hideout, I assume. Alright, well, we need things. I can already tell you. I'm not worried about that guy. Okay. Ooh. He missed the wall. We can do this. Alright, first thing we gotta do. There is a viewpoint above us. Anyway, there is a viewpoint above us, and we need vision over this area, because if one of our hideouts, or the hideout, I'm not sure if it's more than one entrance on the same hideout or what. But if it's right here, then it makes sense to have a better idea what's right beside us and above us and near us. It makes total sense. Obviously, we're gonna loot this over here. Oh, and there's a door on the roof. That is convenient. Whoop, sorry. Not B to synchronize. It's Y. Because he wants to know. Alright. Hopefully that'll help us have an idea about what's right beside us. Ooh, there is a... You think it's gonna jump me into the water if I jump off this? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I ain't gonna risk it. You just slip there, Ezio? You alright? Alright, we have to get to ground floor because there is shops right beside us, and we need to renovate this bank, and then we need to get our money out of it. Oop, I think it's right here. Hey! I'll take it. Yeah, then we can renovate all the shops that are like right beside us, because having a hideout right nearby it's very convenient having all this stuff nearby. Hey, man. You be willing to, give me my money, bro? Oh, wow, vault capacity is actually 20,000 now. That makes me feel better about, me worrying about things not being renovated fast enough. That's convenient. Alright. Then, got a blacksmith. We'll probably check the medic next. But first, of course, we are going to check the blacksmith himself. Okay, so first, repair. Repair my stuff, please. There was a great deal of me falling and breaking legs and things. Okay, so armor. We have greaves now, which is pretty spicy. You'll probably grab that. We have the mace, which obviously it is slower, and its deflect isn't as good, but it does more damage. Then we have the Roman longsword, which is something we actually can get. But we also have the bearded axe, which of course requires our stuff, captain's sword. That one is actually a shop quest, apparently. Small weapons, we have the butcher knife. I think I remember running around with the butcher knife a lot because I love how it looked. And I do still love how it looks. And so I think that was like one of my go-tos. And then the knife, regular knife, and then the stiletto. I do like our other options more than what we have available. Anyway, crossbow. Not available though, so I imagine it probably is a quest thing. Otherwise, sell items though. We can sell. Well, I was hoping they would have like a sell all or like let me select everything that I have available. But that's alright. We can do it this way. Wow, that diamond is worth a lot. It's all worth 900. 900 florins. Tomatoes. Oh, I actually have 6 of those. Wow, when you have 6, they're actually worth quite a bit a piece. You can get another 900 for 6 of them. Spicy. Shop quests. Oh. Totem Buddhist prayer beads. Oh, so do you think if you find these little items and you sell it to this guy because he's specifically looking for them, it will unlock that sword? Oh, that's freaking awesome. I love that. I love how that works. All right, let's go ahead and get Greaves next because more health, obviously, is amazing. Would be huge. And then for weapons, I'm not against our sword. I like the idea of switching to the butcher knife because I have such fond memories of it. So I think we're gonna go right for that. Otherwise, I might save the rest of my money. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else on that. Because like I think we're just using the common sword. There we go. Now that's re-equipped. I guess it might not have been equipped. Or it probably was, and it just lets you do it more than once. I mean, you could just upgrade, because it's not that much of an upgrade. Alright, we're just going to go the Roman longsword. It is an upgrade, and it does look really nice, and it does look better than this basic-looking sword, comparatively. It does look, and it is better. So it is an upgrade, but we still have lots of money, and so then that'll give me lots to invest in more guys. Also, you can see my armor, my armored boots now, and I have more health now. And my discount is increased at shops. And there's locked a weapon at Ezio's hideout. So probably just like in 2, hideouts will display things you own, like your weapons and armors and stuff, which is obviously awesome. But I just wanted to grab all this local stuff that's right here, and then maybe we'll go actually look at the hideout because I don't remember anything about it. Okay, I'm already healed. Apothecary supplies, medicine's full, and I'm full on poison. Nothing to sell. Okay. But now I have the option, and I didn't have that before. All right, so now I'm thinking, let's
Only the most sublime
I'm assuming this is lit up because it's the quest, I imagine, right? I would assume that that's what it's after. It's like highlighting it because it's special. It's like, hey, there's a quest at this one. I don't know if it's that guy specifically, or it's like, hey, all shops now have this quest. I imagine it's, I would assume it's just that one, but I very well could be wrong. Okay, so I do want to look at the hideout, but I also want to check out these couple of stores over here too. Because there is a couple of stores nearby. There's like a tailor and like an art dealer. And I have money to be able to renovate both, and I would like to do that. Okay. Ah, this guy has a quest too. I notice his icon. It's probably specific stores, and it makes sense that it's these guys because they are right near my hideout. So it makes total sense. Which also explains what these paintings are probably for, because they probably decorate your hideout. Treasure maps, which obviously that would be useful, but we're gonna hold off. And then these guys complete the map to unlock that specific treasure map, and they obviously want specific things.
Have a good day, sir.
All right, so now I think the new quote-unquote meta is to save all your little sellable items rather than selling them as I have been doing, and then checking them against all of your shop quests. I think that is really the better meta, I think. If I was just gonna make up a theory, so I think my new plan should be not selling my little stuff, and then saving it, and then double checking it against the quests I have, and then always do that first. So lots of little upgrades like knife belts and the heavy sheath, which eventually we will need because I will almost certainly carry a heavy weapon. Because I even remember at the time, when I was younger, my thought process, which is it's totally fine if I carry a heavy weapon, even if it's slow, because you have a light weapon, you have a small weapon, so I can carry my dagger, which is great for those little quick, like just the quick stuff, right? And so I was like, so if I want to be able to kill enemies very quickly, then I can switch to my knife, which I love the small weapons anyway. And so it's like I'm totally okay with that. But if I want more oomph and I just want it to be like bigger blows, I would prefer to have a very big, beefy weapon, just because I just love using them. They're just fun to use. And so that was my thought process at the time, and now I think the same thing. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's a good move. He's right. It's like, boy, was he right. So yeah, you can dye all this stuff, but I'm okay with keeping his stuff all. I like his default outfit. It's just so good. Not to say we won't ever change, because we certainly will. But anyway, discount increased at tailors. That's nice. Anyway, over time, I'm certain our armor will change, but it's been so many years since I've seen his default that I'm okay with keeping it default for a while. Alright, let's check out a hideout. What's going on over here? It's very cool, though. So, like, maps and a fancy desk. Ah, there it is. You got, like, yeah, this will be where I'm imagining, yep, armor's displayed. Yeah, see? Yeah, now that one's the one I'm actively using, which is the reason it looks like there's things missing, because I think that's probably your default stuff. Or maybe it's just blank spots showing that I own it, but it's obviously on me. Otherwise, you could see the rest of this. You could see how many armors there are. So it's like there must be quite a few. And then you can see 3 different icons on my map. Those obviously would be for probably each guild, starting their line of what they want. Obviously, you can see all the paintings, all the spots for them. Once we have more money, we will certainly start investing in that kind of thing. Once we have money. Ah, and then you can go right to tunnels. That's convenient. You can go right inside the hideout. I like that. Anyway. And there's a feathered deposit spot. And then weapons as well. There's weapon racks, which is awesome. Oh. Just like in 2, you can deposit feathers. I think we have 2 or 3. And there's only 10 to begin with. Yeah, see? We had 2, and it was only 10 to begin with. But I imagine that means 10 in here, not 10 total. Anyway, but yeah, you can see, just like in 2, they have spots for all the goodies. And then down here farther... Ooh. This place is fancy. I don't know what's in here, but maybe it's like something to do with like tombs. Or maybe these are like... This is like a crypt where assassins have died, and this is where they get honored. It might not be anything else. It might just be ornamental. But it certainly is that, though. It's like so scenic. I love it. Oh, hang on a minute. There is something lit up over here. Is it over here? No. It's on the other side of the wall. There's something else lit up. Oh, guys, look. It's up top. That's what that icon is. There's something over here. Oh. There you go. That's what it was. It was a thief up top. And I grabbed him and I stole all his money. Which made me quite a bit. And I don't feel bad about it. Okay, so... Ah, you obtained the robber's money as well as your own. So I don't know if he robbed me and I didn't realize it, or if he was going to rob me. And that's just like a standard question, I'm not sure. Okay, so that one's... I don't know if that means that one's done, or if it's... Well, I mean, I imagine it wouldn't be highlighted if it wasn't done. Like, I think that's not done. Possibly. Oh, okay, maybe if, because like some of them, if you look at this, like it doesn't show up as like needing to be renovated, but if you look at this one, it does. Like, you know, 5 out of 15. So maybe if it shows like a number, maybe that means it needs to be renovated. Something to consider. But I do want to check out the horses thing, because we don't own any of those. Well, I mean, we can test this theory, because let me double check. Well, I don't know. That must not be true, because this one is the one we renovated for sure, and this one doesn't, obviously this one shows up, so it's like, maybe that's not a thing. Oh, there's one of the treasures right there. Anyway, but that's fine. We can check out this, work our way towards the stables, ultimately. Ah, okay. So we've already renovated this guy. Well, my stuff is renovated, or, you know, taken care of already. Okay, so that's that one. Now, we're ultimately trying to work our way towards the horsemen, and I believe the stables was over here. It looks like this doctor might not be renovated, though. Okay, at the doctor is renovated, but now we can check out this stable over here to see what it is, because it says we have a stable renovated, but I don't know where that one is for starters. And also, even if it is renovated, I haven't like looked at it. Oh, I very much thought he was going to grab that ledge. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Look at that money, dude. Getting that rolling. Okay. So yeah, does it? My question is, does it just mean that there is like there's horses, just like ready for action, or? I'm assuming that's all it means. I'm assuming you can't like interact with it. Like I can't like buy horses here or like do anything else. I'm assuming it just means that there's horses available at this location, which is totally fine. I don't, generally speaking, ride a lot of horses because these cities obviously are crowded. And for starters, I mean, is like the first reason. And so then, like, because there's so many people, like, they get upset if you start running them over. As you might imagine. They don't like being run over. They're not big fans. So, that's a thing. Anyway, oh, there is, like, yeah, these really fancy, like, you can buy, like, the straight-up monuments and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, they don't like being run over. So, it's, like, something to keep in mind. So, I don't really usually ride a lot of horses, and I usually prefer just to walk. Just because, plus the parkour is fun, so if you want to just parkour along the buildings, that's a good call. Faction buildings is something I'm curious if that's available, but I would imagine it's going to be available after you start the quest lines, so I'm thinking this Borgia Tower, so let's maybe think about that. See if I can even get that far, and if I can, let's think about that. Alright, we are basically here. I'm using civilians as cover to do some scouting. Didn't actually mean to steal. But it's fine. He doesn't seem that upset. Alright. So we're in the restricted zone at this point, so I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to weasel my way closer without pissing off guards, you know? Nah, those are just two guys arguing. That was close. Okay, so those guys are there. I need to work on getting a better vantage point or something. So we need to find the captain, is really what it majorly boils down to. And if I just start climbing things, guards are going to be, I mean, the civilians are going to be like, you know, what is he doing? He's out of his mind. Like, they're going to start reacting. So we'll wait for that patrol to walk away. It says there's guards, but... Okay, it's another patrolling group, okay. So there's 2 patrols. The far one I'm less concerned about. This close one, obviously, is a concern. And I don't want to attack anyone, because if I get caught, well, they get upset. They start yelling, and they start, you know, like if the captain is he's not gonna hang around. Well, that was scary. They all suddenly turned around all of a sudden. Oh, now it says restricted now. Yeah, those guys were very unsure about what they were doing, what their own plan was. Gotta be careful. There's no doubt there's gonna be lots of archers up here. Guards, but not captain. I'm just high enough off the ground that the guards aren't saying anything, but I imagine he's probably the other side of the tower, is what I'm assuming. So I have to get closer, but I gotta be careful because of the, oh, that guy is really close. Anyway, but I gotta be careful. Obviously, it makes sense to loot anyone we can, because if we can maintain my knife count, that would be great. That's actually a good opportunity to see down the street, but yeah, I don't think so. I think he's probably on the other side, and deeper into the more of the center of the territory. Okay, so the next nearest guy is that one, I think, but there might have been another archer more center mass, or like gunner, you know, danger on the roof, ranged danger on the roof. Ranger danger. Okay. Yeah, that is a concern. Luckily, he does appear to be pretty much the only thing. Okay, well, that's a pretty good giveaway about where he is. If I was more... Shh. Okay. There he is. You saw that icon right before I started looting him. Oh, good. I've got my knives back. Okay, now if I can make it to the top of... if I can make it over there and land on his head, we'll be Gucci. Make sure there's no one back here before I circle this tower. Okay. Hopefully there's no one on top of this church. Quiet. Aha, there is guards. There is dudes over here. We're good. He landed on the... Oh, he fell. Alright. We're gonna have to be real careful now. Guards might be upset, depending on where he landed. Shh. I was like, hopefully he targeted the right guy. He didn't. Oh, there we go. I barely got him. I guess I swung, and I guess it counts. I guess it said, yeah, that counts. Alright, well. There you go. That was, I guess it said we got him. It's, mixed feelings on that. I mean, he stopped running, which was obviously super useful. But I don't know, man. Alright, well. Ezio, come on, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we like absolutely had him, or even earlier, but he like Ezio's like, hey, let's grab every ledge on the edge of this building instead. Like, why is this the alternative plan? And he just wouldn't do it. But we caught him anyway, so it's fine. And he died, so it's, you know, all is well. It's just kind of stressful. And by kind of, I mean extremely. Ooh, look at that. I got money in the vault now. Heyo. Don't poke inside the hay. Some of you guys do that. Look at that. And just like that, the guys are gone. But while we're right here, might as well. Oh, I can't. It's a little more expensive. I wonder if I can afford this one. How about you? Are you expensive? Hey, let's go. Barely, but I can afford this one. Nice. Also, I renovated buildings along the way towards that objective, by the way. And also I noticed that we're a little bit hurt. Anyway, but I renovated buildings on the way to our objective, and that's the reason that we were completely broke. Along the way, I was renovating like a busy boy. Yeah. Oh, empty faction building. Okay. I imagine we'll need money anyway, but I'm not going to pursue it too hard because I imagine it's probably locked. Wonder if we should like visit a bank, grab our money, or if we should start something. I'm assuming that's just Ezio's hideout. Let's see. I mean, we could, you know, well, I mean, this area must be open because one of our objectives is over there. And Templar Lair. It's interesting. And another major building. And yeah, there's another one. The Pantheon, if that's how you pronounce it. Okay, well, maybe visiting a bank. Grabbing our money would be a good first move. Okay, at the bank. First, I need my money. Hey, look at that. Suddenly, I'm not dirt poor anymore. But yeah, now I'm not dirt poor, which is great. But I did notice that our total allowance of in the vault is now 30,000 because I've renovated so many banks. My question though, Borgia Tower, maybe that's Borgia Towers in the district. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I wanted to check the faction building. I assume it's locked because we haven't interacted with the factions, but we can glance around. Oh, look at that. It's actually not unavailable. So, 1,200 florins to renovate the building for a faction. Faction unavailable, requires rebuild faction headquarters. Oh, okay. So it is unavailable, but now you can see it's starting to allow us to do things with it. So rebuild requires rebuild faction headquarters. Okay, yeah. So you do have to start the process, but now we can see more information about it. So, does it say how many faction like buildings there are? 9. Okay, so I should give 3 to each. So, if there's are there 3 empty ones per district? There could be. I know I see 2 right here. If there's a third one, it might be over here. That could be an interesting thought. Because if there is, I mean, if there is 3 per district, that would be a really easy way to divide it, obviously. If it's 3 per district, then I could put 1 of each. I'll put, you know, mercenaries in one, and thieves in the other, and courtesans in the last one, or whatever. You know, so it's like that would allow that. But if there's not, then it might be a hair more difficult to decide on which ones to prioritize. All right, well, maybe I'll go renovate another building, and then we'll probably pick one of the factions to actually head towards. All right, we are here. So there is a tunnel entrance here, but it is currently locked. I imagine it will unlock once we start work on this faction. But first, let's go ahead and undo the little icon on the map, just to unconfuse myself. I spent any money I was able to along the way and renovated, I think, two more buildings, I think, plus a tunnel entrance, or 2 or 3. I renovated a few along the way, so our money per hour is like, every 20 minutes is like 4,500 or something. Somewhere in that ballpark.
To the Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve. Would you be kind enough to call the owner for me?
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
Aiuto, aiuto! Madonna Solari! Lucia! We thought you were gone for good.
The men took us on a ship, and they released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, Messere, near Isola Tiberina. They want coin in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
You know, Ezio's the kind of guy that if you look at him, he's like, I'll get her back. You just believe him. You just believe him. You just have a hard time believing he's like lying or he can't do it. Really hard time believing that. All right, so deliver the money necessary to save the mistress of Rosa Infiore, if that's how you say that, from the slave traders holding her captive. And the full synchronization is don't swim, which is easy. Water, it's like the floor is lava, but it's water. All right, luckily it's not my money. So they're like, hey, you want to... Oh, no, it is my money. I have to have the money. Okay. They're like, figure, you better get the money along the way, idiot. Alternatively, couldn't I just kill them? Oh, okay. So it is like a, you better hurry away from your victim kind of thing. Alright, so we will pickpocket along the way. And we will attempt to not get caught. I think it's pretty obvious when you almost knock them over. Oh, I only got one out of that whole group. Well, we're getting a little bit of money, but... I stole them right in the middle of all of them. Excuse me, ladies. I'm farming for money. We must fly! Look at that, his pickpocket is gonna die for his crimes. Haha! Didn't expect that, did you? That was like really clean. It was like I knew that horse was up there. Almost runs her over, jumps off, and then proceeds to steal from her. My, what a bad person I am. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna steal from all of you. Alternatively, I also could find some treasure chests if I was able to. Oh, look, I'm near my hideout. Just running up and down crowded streets, stealing from everybody. Alright, are we getting there? Well, I'm at 1,500 now. And that's not very lucrative, can I just say. It's not incredibly lucrative. It's very much pocket change. You cannot prove anything. Actually, it might be more lucrative to kill these guys. Nope. And now you're all dead. The crowd's like, ooh. That was dirty. Well, it is marginally more lucrative. I mean, so far it's already more. I mean, so it's like about the same, if not a little better, for the most part. But it is in a lot of ways more exciting. No, not pick up weapon. I don't want that crap. I like my Roman sword. And now there's no one alive to stop me. You know, if I could find some treasure chests along the way, it would be very useful. Oh, actually, look, guards. Hey, guys.
Make your peace with God.
Nope. It's like so very one-sided. 27. You know, sometimes. I mean, plus technically you can pick up items from them too. Like, there's a chance of that, right? So it's like, technically it could be very lucrative if you actually manage to pick something up that was super useful. Alright, is that all of them? I don't want your crap sword. I want your... Yeah, I was about to say, I want your loot. It's more entertaining for me. It's not... I mean, it's slower, right? So it's like... It's probably not as lucrative as, like, walking through a good crowd, you know? See, like, even just with that little exchange right there, I got pretty much the same amount I was getting with the fighting the guards. Oh. Oh, Ezio,
Fine.
that was dirty. I don't think so, sir. Alright, that's it. Hang on. Nope, not that. I'm ready. And so are you. I like how you can hear a fair amount of cheering in that crowd as I kill all these guys. That was pretty dirty. Just walked up and just like hit that dude in the temples. That was pretty dirty. So it's like, whoa. Then of course, then after he bent over and kneed him in the face, like I bet you that hurt. I bet you that didn't feel good. I will now take your money. Because you can't stop me. We're getting close. Wow, look at all this money, dude. There you go. See, this is what we need right here. I stole from the entire crowd. Keep going. We're almost there. It's for a good cause. I have to save the mistress of a bunch of courtesans, and it's worth it. I mean, it's worth it for me. I mean, you guys might not agree, but I need allies. I'm fighting for the righteous cause. It's a small evil, and I don't have to justify myself to you. I tried to steal from them, even though they're actively begging. Just like, this thief, he cannot be stopped. Let's see. Hey, look, a crowd. Stole from one, but I was noticing a lot of guards nearby, and so I was like, hey, we can just, I almost have enough. We're so close. They call me crazy, but I feel like I could just kill. I feel like I could just kill them all, you know? Oh, those guards are blind. Did that one right in front of them. I got two of them. Wow, you guys are broke. You haven't been robbed? Alright, I'm gonna get at least a couple dollars more just so I don't, you know. There we go. Alright, I'm a little above now. We can go. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so it's possible that I upset some guards along the way. I was stealing the entire time. Also, I think am I near a oh no, it is them. Okay. This is the objective. There is a whole bunch of guys here, but this is also the objective. So, the last two guards saw me just walk through all of whatever, the 6 guys I killed or whatever, and they decided they were not having that. I mean, it just says meet him, right? So it's like, I shouldn't have to sneak. I should just be able to walk up to him. Although there is a, you know, also a Borgia tower nearby. By the way.
Are you here for the whore?
Are you touching me?
I have your money. Let her go.
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Aw, what a waste. That is it. You're all dead. Boy, that was hard to counter. There we go. Freaking finally. I was like trying to counter all of those. They were just very fast. So I say, you all want to fight me? Bring it on. I'm killing a bunch of slave traders. I don't know what your issue is. Alright. I was about to say, I'm going to loot all this money and get all this money back. Wow, these guys have lots of good stuff. Which, you know, they're slave traders. That kind of tracks. That they would have lots of fancy things. But yeah, they have lots of money. And oh no, the courtesan died. What a waste. That's alright. The guys that killed her paid with their lives. That's for sure. that all of them? Oh, there we go. There is another one here. I was about to say, I think I only got one of these two. Yeah, I made a lot of money in there. Alright. We're on here for the Borgia Tower, so we will move on. Especially because it's a difficulty 4. Like, it'd be really nice if I had, like, more health, or if I had a crossbow, or, like, you know, other tools of the trade. Okay, we are just about back. It was unexciting along the way. I just ran, you know, it was no big deal. Oh, they are up top, okay. So yeah, no big deal. I just ran back. I didn't even fight anyone along the way. No harm done. Ladies.
Mother? Sister?
Oh.
Ezio. Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
She's dead.
Merda. What now? Will we have to close?
We cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished.
I'll do it.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business. I ran on Comerios for years.
This is different.
What alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Fine. I intend to repair the brothel. This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
Boy, he was really not happy about that. It's just like, talk to the architect to renovate the Rosa, which is taken from the slave traders. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Yeah, he was not happy about that. But, like, I mean, like, she was the one that was running the books, though. Like, in the first one, you know, or I guess it was game 2, right? Like, in game 2, she was the one that I kept reporting to for, like, you know, here's the numbers on how things have been going. Like, you know, it's just like, she wouldn't have been doing that if she didn't know something about numbers, right? Like, I feel like she, even as far as I understand, she seems pretty qualified. So, you know. So yeah, she seems pretty qualified to me. It's just like, I say do it. And besides, you know, they want to help out. This is something they can actually do. Like, seems like nothing but good times to me. Very good times, wink wink, nudge nudge.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location.
He's gonna have to lighten up, dude. They're helping you out. Like, they're doing their best. Like, he's gonna have to lighten up. Look at that. 100% sink, don't swim. Yeah, it's not that hard. I mean, like, it's on a boat, but it's not exactly like, you know, it's not very difficult. Why is this glowing? Renovated. Oh, Courtesan Guild. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, hang on. Wasn't there an achievement? Or it won't be up there. There's like one Brotherhood achievement in the middle of all that. Let's see. Oh, nope, there's another one. But that's just like DNA sequence 9 for some reason is all with all the revelation stuff. Hang on. Okay. Replay a memory. At some point, I'll have to do that anyway. Discover the shrine, machine gun, naval cannon, bomber, tank, renovate 5 buildings. And oh, I was about to say I certainly have, but that's in a certain district. Okay. All the Borgia towers. That's what I was looking for. Complete 10 guild challenges. So I might not have to farm for that. Because like if I just make sure I use these people a lot, like if I just use the guild factions a lot, which historically I don't use a lot of them, but if I start making sure I do use them a lot, then it'll probably get done anyway. So it'll probably get done anyway. Playing hazard. Okay. Alright. So yeah, courtesan group sent to distract guards. Yeah, see, like I said, if I just use them, I can probably get a lot of stuff done, you know? 10 enemies evaded using the crowd and other hide spots. Oh, yeah, see, I mean, okay, so it's not even just about using the enemies, it's just like actually doing things, which means for me it feels very likely that I'll be able to get different challenges done. Enemy stationed at guard post killed using the crossbow without being detected. As soon as I get the crossbow. Horses belonging to guards commandeered without killing the rider. I haven't even tried that yet. Dead bodies hidden in walls or haystacks. I haven't hid bodies, obviously. Guards poisoned. Guards killed during a smoke bomb attack. Guards assassinated from behind. Guards assassinated from blend spots. Oh, okay. So there is challenges, but they're not specifically like, you know, use courtesans for this, use courtesans for this, use courtesans for this. Like, so like obviously that's nice.
Buongiorno, madre.
Ezio, thank you for coming to see me.
What troubles the courtesans?
The old proprietor of this brothel, Madonna Solari, was a cheat and liar. Her ties to the church have been uncovered. Worse, several of those who work for us sleep with the enemy still.
I will find them.
Visit the girls I trust. They will help you. Grazie, Ezio.
There you go. See? We can work together. Alright. Renovating building increases income. Oh, wow. No kidding. Good looking out. You don't say. You don't think there's anything up here, is there? New memory of Christina available. New memory of Christina available? Exactly, pray tell, what does that mean? Oh, anyway, I was just running up here just to double check and see if there was anything super wacky, but no. There isn't. Alright, that's fine. Perform challenges to impress factions and receive rewards. Oh, so you do get rewarded for doing those things. Oh. Wonder what the rewards are. Courtesan assignments unlocked. View the map to locate them. Alright, I can do that. Oh, hang on a minute. Does this come renovated, or do I have to buy it? Oh, it does. Neato. Okay, what is this? There's another one over here. I just want to see... Oop. On the other side of that building, though. I do need to grab money from a bank at some point as well. What are this? Ah, yeah. Ma'am.
Ezio, I entertained Bavarese ambassadors last night. They must have poisoned me. How? We drank from the same cup. I don't remember what happened next. Come, we must find them.
Morning after, the courtesan will identify the men who poisoned her, punish them, complete the synchronization in under 400 seconds. Alright. I mean, it says punish them. Does that include, like, stabbing them to death? Because that is one heck of a punishment. I imagine it's probably beat them up in a fist fight or something. But I will absolutely kill anyone that stands in my way. So, I mean, a lot of the complete it in 400 seconds thing is up to her, right? I have to stay with her. I don't even know who the targets are. So, we'll see. I don't know how long, I don't know how many minutes 400 seconds is anyway. She's not looking so good, man. Having a hard time walking. Stay away, lady. Stay away. This is my courtesan. Keep your paws off. No. Hey! Don't you walk away from me. Like, what's your problem? I have nothing to do with that lady. Ezio following behind her like a puppy. This big dude just like stalking, just looking like hate incarnate. He has like this he's such a powerful walk, you know. He just like walks with such purpose. It's just like you can tell he's on a mission. He is doing things. He's like he's important. He's doing something. I bet you that's the guy. He looks important.
He was there.
Beat up the man. Okay, which means I won't.
What are you
So,
pointing?
Wait, was it him?
wait, was it him? Oh, well, that's awkward.
Come, I will find
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's not cool. You hit my courtesan. What's your problem? Stop that. His horse bumped into me a little bit. Anyway. And they had 9 florins. Luckily, the gun is more useful now. I mean, I guess, like, the logic there is that, like, they made advancements and whatever. I suppose. I don't know what he's staring at. He's, like, locked onto something he's already done. I don't know why he's doing that. Anyway, so what? I beat up that guy and it wasn't even... wasn't even them, had nothing to do with... It wasn't even the guy. I just jumped this guy for no particular reason. It's just like, sorry there, random dude who I just beat up for no particular reason. Okay, let's see. If you can set... Okay, so that's health is what that one is. And then long weapon is that... Which, of course, I can change this. I kind of would prefer to have that be my short weapon. Because it's always, like, my short weapon is kind of my go-to. And healing, I usually do this. So I could probably switch that for something else. Like the throwing knives be left instead. Yeah, I think that's more useful. Because like I usually do, when I need to heal, even in battle, I'll do this. So how's it going, ma'am? Are we drawing near? Is it that guy?
You poisoned me.
You.
I remember his name. Gisli. Or is it Georg? Follow me.
Was that the guy? Was he the one? He didn't even have a chance to figure out anything was wrong. You know, ow, stupid horseman. See, this is why I don't take horses. It's just like they're always making everybody bounce off them and stuff. All right, which way, lady? Or she's like, oh, maybe I wasn't poisoned. I think I just whatever. I drank too much at the end of this. I swear. I swear. Alright. Ready for battle? Ow. Stupid horse. I absolutely will hijack your horse, bro. Don't tempt me. Show me the way, courtesan. Is it that guy underneath the light? Or to the left of the light?
Him! Get him!
Do it. Hit me. Sorry, I wasn't ready. Now hit me. Anyone else? Alright. Ma'am, you okay?
Grazie, Ezio. I am sure at least 2 of them were there last night.
Buona fortuna.
Solid.
And stay out of the wine, Madonna.
It's just guys lying on the ground behind us. There we go. Complete. Look at that. We got the sink. All right. Look at that. We did it. There is a bank nearby, which is good because we need to invest, and we also need to pick up our funds. Money. Hey man, here to pick up my goods. Bueno. Alright. Lovely. Okay, let's go ahead and check the map. Yeah, it does highlight where it is, but not necessarily... Oh, okay, there we go. There's a mission. Yeah, Christina mission. Oh, there's like all kinds of side things. That, which I'm not positive of what that even means. There's another courtesan assignment. Okay. Wow, there's all kinds of goodies lying around now. Alright, well maybe we'll bounce to this, I'll renovate that, and then maybe we'll see what this Christina thing is. Okay, so I did just finish renovating the tailor, and it does occur to me we actually could afford some upgrades now. So I could grab a larger medicine pouch so I can increase more, so I can carry more medicine, which would be useful. I also could grab the same thing for the knife belt upgrade, and I do use knives, especially considering that they actually kill at least the normal level guards in one hit. I'm thinking knives. Knife upgrade. That would be so nice. And we're gonna hold off on dye, and I'm not selling anything until we check the quest for the shop. Alright, there we go. Now I can carry more knives. Convenient. Really quick, let's fix our... There we go. Okay, Christina quest. Let's see what this is all about. Hello, ma'am. Oh. There's a glitch in the Matrix. What is happening? Christina! Christina, you cannot evade me. I am faster than you, Christina. You're lucky I can't lock on, but I can certainly follow you.
What about that one?
14-7. Oh, we were young.
She is beautiful.
Okay. Then go talk to her.
Flashback.
Just like that? Talk about what?
It doesn't matter. See, little brother, most men are so afraid of beautiful girls that anyone who actually talks to them has an advantage. Just make it up as you go.
This is gonna be bad. Solid.
What? Why are you just standing there?
Oh, because I wanted to ask you something. Which is, what's your name?
Not one you'll ever need to make use of.
Got him.
Bastetta, I wasn't ready. I was planning on being really charming and funny. I just have a second chance. Oh well.
Ezio, all is not lost. You made her smile. She will remember you now.
No, I can still fix these. I'll follow her ways. See where she lives.
Oh, that's not creepy. Follow Christina to seek the renewal of her attention. Oh, so we actually knew each other a long time. It's not just like a, oh yeah, man, we met her in the first game. Or I guess second game. Or whatever. We have history. Alright. We're gonna super stealthily follow somebody, because that's not creepy. I'm on the edge of this particular group, and I can't get close. And I don't want to hit A, because I'm accidentally gonna steal. And that's not bueno. Relax, I know the awning is between us, but... or the scaffolding, but I can see her. I guess the foliage doesn't count. I suppose the pile of leaves. It's not possible. No. Anything but the really weird, cringy guy. Didn't mean to steal. It's fine. Relax. Game. Relax. We have 30 full seconds, and I can't get too close. What do you want from me? No, it's impossible. You cringe master extraordinaire. Nice and easy. You can tell Ezio's real young because he's Baroque. No one panic. I'm just the awkward guy following a girl home. Not at all creepy. How much you want to bet that she actually knows she's behind him and she's just messing around with him? You know? And then and she just like leads him in circles of ways and he loses her and they have this moment. She's like, "Why are you following me?" And he's like, "Oh, and he, you know, gives her a sweet but still cringy line, and you know, I don't remember. So if I don't remember it at all, trust me. So if that's what happens, then I'm gonna be really, I'm gonna laugh. I'll be like, "Oh, see, told you, so predictable." It's not knowledge. It's just a guess because I've played lots of, you know, games in my life. I mean, and movies. It's a, you know, that's not like a game specific thing. Keep walking, Christina. I mean, ma'am. Nailed it, see? Killed it.
I told you I'm not interested.
See. But I am.
Get in line.
I think not, amore mio. I've decided I'm tired of waiting for you to open your legs on your own.
Yikes. Oh, there we go. That's a good opening.
What do you want here? This has nothing to do with you.
Nice to see you too, Vieri. I think you're disturbing this young lady's day.
You disrupted
This tree won't save you forever, boy.
Is that the best you can do?
Shut your mouth! I'll kill you!
Just beating him up. I was trying to counter him, but
Your whole family will.
I was trying to counter, but he wouldn't swing, so I just beat him up.
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Are you alright?
I am now. You asked for my name earlier. It's Cristina.
Piacere, Cristina. I'm Ezio.
Well, Ezio. Looks like you got yourself a second chance.
Nailed it. Wait, so was the girl? So, if memory serves, in the second one, really early on, when you first like meet Ezio and stuff, wasn't he with a girl? Was that girl Christina? Because like, look, it was a long time ago and I don't remember. But if the girl he was initially with was Christina, then her and him have kind of been an on and off thing for, I mean, like, depending on what their obligations were, for a very long time. Like, but I don't know. I mean, that could have been just like a random girl, like, you know, making a point that like, he's a playboy, get it, or whatever. But it could have been Christina. I don't know. So if that was Christina, then, you know, they've kind of had a thing going, a slow burn kind of deal going for a lot of years. Which, not gonna lie, I find very intriguing. Alright, so we do have another courtesan mission not too far away, so I suppose we could head that direction. I suppose. Alright, so we are near the objective. I renovated a blacksmith that was really nearby, and I'm buying paintings. Why, you might ask? I don't know. I'm not gonna spend like $3 grand on one, but that might not be a bad move. Especially when I'm... Alright, I think I might do that one too. Anyway, but yeah, I just thought I would show you that I'm, you know, buying things. I'm not going to spend $3 grand on one, especially early on when there's things we can do, but when we're spending so much money on renovation and things, but, you know, for now. We could check out this building over here, though. So, I think we should be able to at least put one of the courtesans in here, I think. Ah, there you go, see? Yeah. Renovate for them will result in members of the selective faction appearing nearby. Yeah, let's do it. Heyo. Plus, it's good for the money. It's good for the money. Nice. Okay, well. Let's see. I think actually really quick. Maybe let's grab this chest. No one expected that. Alright. Ignore me for a minute. Little chest, little chest. I saw it blinking. I saw it blinking. That's what I am for. Give me the chest. Especially because we're looking for weird, specific items. And, for the shop quests. In case you have no idea what I'm referring to, which would be fair, because I don't explain anything. Which is reasonable. Anyway, but yeah, for the shop quest, so, you know, I don't obviously remember what items we're after. So it's like, surprise! Anyway, so, you know, I'm grabbing just basically anything I can. Hello, ma'am.
Ezio, since Madonna Solari's death, her brother Santino claims ownership of us. He struggles to gain Borgia favor, and must prove himself leader of the courtesans. Humiliate him in public, and he loses the support of the Borgia. We will not hear from him again.
Gladly. It's definitely mine. No one... I will not share either. Thrash and then humiliate Santino in public. I'm assuming that means, like, beat his ass, right? Help stop Santino before he beats up the courtesan. He's gonna beat up a courtesan? Not on my watch. Do not kill him. Alright, fair enough. I'll put it on the fist, and we're gonna chase him down. He's gonna attack a courtesan, and I won't stand for it. He will pay. I'm stopping for nothing, not even the treasure chest. It'll always be there. Santino, or whatever his name is, might not always be there. Alright, well, I didn't quite make... I mean, he did hit her once, so it's like I'm a little concerned that it's not going to count, but... I mean, it's like, I just started. Like, I might should... alright, hang on. I'm gonna redo that real quick. I mean, I was right there, but, like, maybe I could do it faster, so... we'll try that one more time. Alright, well, I mean, I tried twice, and I got pretty close one time, but the other time I wasn't even, like, in the same... I wasn't within 10 feet of him before he started swinging, so... Maybe, like, don't let him beat up the courtesan. Maybe, hopefully, that just means don't let her health bar fully deplete? Maybe? Probably not. It's wishful thinking, but we are gonna think that. Just gonna go ahead and borrow that real quick. Hit him upside the head with it. You can see why. I mean, just the impact of heavy weapons, dude.
This man is a worthless liar. The courtesans of Roma will never answer to him.
Never, I tell you. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So it does count. You know, you don't have to stop him before he hits her at all, because that would be hard. I mean, you have, like, sometimes you have maybe a second to do it, but, like, some runs it didn't work at all. And I tried twice to do it before she got hit at all, but it just means don't let her health bar get fully depleted, which is not that big of an ask, so I'm okay with that. Alright. How much is this? I'm assuming it's like 30,000, and wasn't it, like, really expensive? That one's 50,000. I think I saw one that was like 30,000 though, but so the obviously, as you would assume, the large monuments are large requirements. It makes total sense. And then I am curious what that one's about. And like, off camera and stuff, I can grab a lot of, like, the treasure chests and things. I can grab a lot of that stuff. But I mean, along the way, I'll grab whatever I can. But so we put a courtesan. So it says 1 of 9. So 3 of the faction buildings can be courtesans. But I'm wondering if there's a third courtesan building. I'm kind of or a third faction building. I'm kind of hoping there is, because I'm hoping it's right here. Because if there's 3 per district, that'd be cool. If, like, the Centro district has 3, and then there's 3 more in this one and 3 more in this one. And I put a courtesan in one, and obviously this one. And so in this one, I'd love to put, like, mercenaries or thieves. So we'll have to wait to touch any of the other any of the other faction buildings. But you know. Oh, that's the courtesan building. That's, like, this is the main head honcho. Yeah, the main fancy one. Got it. Okay. So there is, of course, my hideout, but I am curious to see what this is about. So maybe we'll head that direction, and we'll see what trouble we find along the way. All right, we are here. I looted a treasure chest along the way, but otherwise that's it. Who is this guy?
Who is this man?
He comes from Prussia. I hear he studies at the Vaticano, but his words are unlike any that issue from that place.
Some may tell you to be content with Ptolemy's explanation of the heavens. His mathematical contortions of the spheres dancing around the earth. But why are such complicated numbers required? Perhaps to disguise a myriad of contradictions.
Is this guy a flat earther?
You must question bad logic. It is why we live, to ask questions.
They're like, hey, asking questions is not kosher.
The master wants all the scholars silenced by nightfall.
The Borgia are involved, and so am I.
Are we defending a flat earther? Is that what it is? Defend him from the attacking Borgia guards. Take no damage during the ambush. I'm assuming that means I don't take any damage. Hey, so behind you. Hey, stop it. It was over and I accidentally attacked him. Alright, man, when you're ready, let me know. Oh, now you're dead. It's like, I've started the combo. It's over. Yeah. That is unfortunate. I will have to replay it if I want to do that one again, so... I mean, that's a long section. You have to fight all those guys and not take damage for a full, whatever that is, like a full minute. Because, I mean, and I was more concerned about, like, his health bar than I was watching mine, which, in hindsight, was probably why I got hit. So, you know, I will have to retry that one, because I'm not going to redo that again on camera. So, whatever. That can be a problem that I have to repeat later. Because, you know, there's lots of other achievements to go before I'm worried about the 100%, right? So it's like, you know, we're just going to get as many to 100 as we can. Because obviously it's less work for me later. But for now, we're not going to so much worry about it. I'm going to hit what I can, but we'll be reasonable. We will be reasonable because, you know, yeah. Like, some things are going to take work, you know, and... I don't have to worry about it. There's lots of other achievements to get, you know? So, when I'm drawing near, like when I have most of the achievements and I'm like, oh, hey, look at that. I only have 5 left or something. Then that kind of thing is going to start mattering a lot more. So, I looted a lot of them. I'm not going to loot every single one. I killed a lot of guys back there.
Who are you that defends without cause?
One who believes in freedom. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Ezio. They call me Niccolò Copernico. I have heard your name spoken at the Borgia court. But now I have proof that you truly exist.
Il Vaticano welcomes you. Yet, you are under attack by its guards.
You think me one of them? Truthfully, you would be right. Yesterday, I was a Templar.
And today?
The Templars wanted me to keep the findings of my experiments hidden. And that I cannot do.
The Borgia hunt for you and your friends.
My fellow scholars? The logic of such a purge escapes me. Find Copernico!
You're thinking
But
they can't
we will
stand
discuss
that.
Reasoning later.
Follow me.
Yeah, you're thinking and, you know, not... Yeah, you know. You're thinking, and they don't like people that think for themselves. Help him escape from the guards, intent on hunting him down, reach safety in under 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, we'll see. Let's say he's gonna follow me. Oh, he sure is. All right then. Then we're going, buddy. Let's go. Dear. Huh. Oh, okay. You ruined my combo. You bad person. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, anyway. Wasn't quite according to plan, was it? Alright, this way. Okay, he can do minor stuff. That's good to know. Good to know. Alright, keep going. What I really should have done there is I should have actively been looking for another way to, like, avoid trouble. You know? That would have been wise. I was about to say, well, it looks like he can keep pace with me, so if I had known that, I would have been full throttle the whole way. And I probably would have parkoured off of one of those ledges rather than fighting somebody, but
Stay close.
it looks like it probably doesn't matter.
You will be safe here.
What of the other scholars?
How do I know I can trust you?
How do you know anything? Knowledge gathering is a dangerous enterprise. Easier to stay in place, learning nothing, than to risk in order to truly know.
All right. Enlighten me.
Take these letters to the scholars. They must be informed of the threat to their safety.
Make out right very well, but I won't be happy about it. Also, a chest. Oh, there we go. See, look, we even did it. Wasn't that difficult to begin with. Alright, so there's icons in every direction, as you can no doubt tell. Let's see. There's one of the layers of Romulus. There is a Romulus treasure. And then up above, there's a Courtesan assignment, and there's a Templar lair. Lots going on. I'm thinking Templar lair, question mark? Alright, so we are just about here. Obviously, we're multitasking. Which probably surprises none of you. 52-23, let's go, dude. While we're right here, supplies. I'll go ahead and take that. Normally I wait, but I don't know what this mission below me is going to entail, and I might need it. Not that that means I lack confidence in myself, but I feel like I'm just realistic. Obviously, that wasn't very tall, but I'm nervous about how loud the splat's gonna be when I hit the ground.
My father is bedridden. My brother's taken by God.
Oh, that's really tragic, ladies. 30 grand, okay. Yeah, move, you freaky ladies, move it. I'm going into a Templar lair, you can't have me. I'm gonna go kill some Templars. Just so I don't get hounded by you people. I don't know if this is just like a go in, kill them all. I imagine, like, historically, I think in the other ones, Templar lairs was like a puzzle thing. It was like a, like a obstacle course. I mean, kind of like that other where we got the fancy key, because we need 6 keys. And it was kind of like that, where it's like there's obstacles, and there is a few guards, but it's not like just like a fight club or anything. Anyway, but see, there you go. Find the Templar strongbox, and the full synchronization is to kill only your target. Which is probably won't be as hard as you think, because like, you can fight them in combat, you just can't kill them.
What is it, Capitano? Shh, speak softly. I am about to make you rich. I just purchased a key from a man in the market that opens the Torre della Milizia. How does that make me rich? The man claims there is treasure in the topmost room. The stairs have partially collapsed. I need your help getting a... We are no longer alone. So you will bring the ladder to my wife? Yes. Of course I will. You are such a good friend to my family. I owe you a reward for your assistance. I look forward to such a gift, Capitano.
Very smooth, guys. Alright. We must follow the dogs. You are now notorious. The guards are on high alert. Yeah. They don't like me. I know that might surprise you. Alright, looks like I can't climb the, I can't climb the rubble. Oh, there, that's the bit. That's the ticket right there. Okay. And I imagine... Yep. Yup. Yeah, that's probably enough. I don't know if he'll go any higher. He probably won't anyway. Just get lined up. Alright. I almost said assassins, but Templars. Oh. Well. That wasn't very subtle. You just stepped out of the corner. Like, you had complete anonymity. I don't know why you bothered. Just hoping, trying to get the camera to stop screwing me. Oh, look at that. They actually do stop you. Alright then. We can fight it. Hopefully I'm not on a timer to, like, catch those people. Oh yeah, no, I am. That's not good then. Yeah. Okay, so I can't just stand there and fight them. I mean, there has to be more to it. Come on, Ezio, we can do it. Left, turn right. Now get down. Nope. Get down. We did it! God dang. That was freaking stupid. I don't know why that was so difficult. I could have done that faster than that. Hey! That was a very bold move. I'm like at the max distance of what you can be at before it fails you. Probably on account of Ezio losing all of his brain cells a minute ago. Oh. That was weird. That was odd. Don't ask questions. Boy, you are fast. Has anyone ever told you that? Hey. I don't know why Ezio felt the need to kick him down. That seemed a little extra. Surprise.
Stay away from me, assassino.
No. Take that. Has anyone ever have anyone maybe you considered no as an alternative instead of you getting away? I mean, and then I proceeded to fall because we were right on the ledge, but it's fine. I didn't take damage and I looted him, and so it's whatever. There you go. Only failed once, that's not that bad. And I didn't take damage from falling just then, so that's not a big deal. All's well that ends well. And considering how complicated the rest of the chase was, I feel pretty good with how I did back there. Oh boy. Climb puzzle, let's go. Climb puzzle, let's go. How much you want to bet this place is going to be on fire once I get a certain distance up the tower? Because there's fire on the bottom and it makes me nervous. Is it like a... Oh, okay. I got you. Hold right trigger, press A while pushing in the desired direction. That feels very finicky. That's going to get me killed one day. Probably one day soon. Yeah, that feels finicky. Like that little, hold it the desired direction. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure he won't ever misread what my desired direction is. Definitely. He definitely won't get me killed at a very poor time. At least these ones are easy. Yeah, the other direction ones, like when you just tap A and that's all you have to do. What a world to live in. And these whole, yeah, wall eject, so while running up the wall to jump. Yeah, another move that's gonna get me killed. It's like at least that one I knew what to do because I'd done that one before, but I mean I've done the other one before too, like that sideways jump one, but it doesn't make me feel any less confident in its ability to work out under pressure. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. Sorry, ignore me. Also, I was on the wrong side of that. I should have been more on that side, but that's alright. Yeah, to be an assassin, I feel like you could not have a fear of heights. Which, of course, would mean I'm out. Which, I mean, that's not the only reason I couldn't be an assassin, but... I don't have, like, the combat skill, for starters. You might be surprised to learn I haven't seen much hand-to-hand, blade and hand combat in my day. I know you might find that very hard to believe, but it is true. Please, Ezio. No! Let go! Thank you. Alright, we can climb now. I wanted to see if there's anything on that level, and he was not having it. money. You can hear some bikers doing their hardest to get themselves killed. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear it, and for me it's pretty loud. There's sport bikes screaming down the main street down there, but I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Gimme. It's a very fancy chest. Huh. Nice. 4,000, dude. Dang. That was a lot of money in there. Neato. There you go. And I got the 100% synchronization, so I only had, because I only killed my target. See? There you go. Told you it wasn't hard. I only failed once because I realized that it's like a evade kind of thing. It's not like a, you know, it was kind of like a timed thing, right? Because I had to get around the obstacles quick enough so I didn't fail because he got too far away, right? But if he was gonna like get to the other side and stop and be like, "Oh, I'm safe, we're good," you know, then like that's what I assumed it was. Like he would get to the other side, think he was safe, stop running away. I would defeat these guys in combat without killing them, and then I could pursue. But it was not that kind of setup. All right. Don't suppose there's pigeons anywhere convenient. That's a hard no, my friend. There's 10 grand in my bank vault right now. It's pretty spicy. Under pressure. Alright, so I think... Yeah, I was about to say, it was this medic one that I just finished repairing. There is a courtesan assignment down there, though. But hey, we could take ladder like the ladder like a regular man. Like a regular person who takes ladders. Like someone who's not, you know, who actually values their life and doubts their ability to survive very dangerous things.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Well, hello.
We're taught to seduce Roma's most powerful men, but not all of us have been able to resist their charms. Follow Giulietta. I suspect she will lead you to her benefactor.
Oh, someone has messed up. Follow Giulietta, is that how she said that? To locate her benefactor and then kill him. Assassinate the target from a hiding spot. Got it. I will do that if I'm able. I actually can remain indifferent to the suffering of others. Get out of my face. Alright. We have to catch up with the target first. Okay. She must be probably in the center of this building, I would assume. There's guards over around that corner. Alright, let's go this way. Yikes. Yikes. That's right, just follow the crowd, don't move. I'll move with the crowd on my own naturally. I'm actually ahead of her. The irony. She's like right beside me. If this crowd dissipates, we are in trouble. Like that. What do you mean, warning, maintain distance? I am like, I could not be closer to her. It's fine, I'm out of the wall. I like how she briefly didn't have a face. Don't turn around, I'm very out in the open right now. Okay, now if you turned around, I'd be ready. Lantern guy got, I don't know, hit with a freeze ray. Ow. Thanks, horseman. Appreciate that. Hopefully the person I accidentally stole from doesn't get upset. And yes, it was an accident, by the way. Uh-oh. No, that's awkward. Hopefully she just doesn't look up. Ah, there you go, see? I'll tail her from the air. Whoa. Didn't realize I was following frickin' Supergirl. She was real quick to spot me right there.
I can also lend foil, pastures, cysts,
Kind of cool, huh? You like that little jump into the hay maneuver right away? It's pretty neat, eh? Don't turn around. I have nowhere to hide. She's so gonna turn around any second. Yep, there's a place to hide. Oh, dear. I'm good. You can't prove anything. I was just going to talk to all of my best friends. These people right here. Like in the middle of their conversation. They're not bothered. They're very cool people. Nice and easy. There's lots of ledges on this building, so we're totally safe. Keep walking. Ugh. The horse is doing its best to ruin this tail. Excuse me. Okay. I have a ledge to protect me in case anything goes poorly. Kill the benefactor. I mean, there he is, but... Ooh, I know what the game wants me to do. There's a well behind him. I think you can jump in the well, I think. But I have to get behind him first. Luckily, I'm very high up in the air, so... Good news, guys. I only have, what is that, like 93 more to go or something? Good news. Hopefully she doesn't warn her boy toy that I am right behind him. I also hope he doesn't turn around when I land, because that does happen. Aha! Alright. Okay, that's you. That was real funny and all, but if we could just make sure that was not a thing we did. Come here! Hey! Was that scarring?
I did not know the bastardo was a traitor.
You are no longer welcome at the Rosa in Fiore.
Oh, not even cut out to be a courtesan. Yikes. There we go. Nailed it. She's like, I like how she's like, was very sure about that. Like, I didn't know he was a traitor. Like, oh, totally. I could tell. Yeah, you didn't know. You're just as surprised as we are. Well, excuse me if I find that a little hard to believe. All right, so we are basically at this bank, but we're gonna grab this chest first. We're going to grab this chest first. And then there is also a tailor nearby. We'll probably go there because we might be able to get some more pouches. Like a medicine pouch would be pretty spicy. Didn't even look what it was because I knew I had the money. Unless it was, whatever, a 10,000 florin bank, but that seems unlikely. Alright, look at that. 7 out of 10 banks. We're killing it. Plus I just withdrew 7,000 more. We're killing it. Alright, so there was a tailor. I think it was like over this way, approximately, maybe? There it is, to the left. I actually didn't mean to climb this whole spiel, but that's fine. Look at that, there's this convenient little trail. Let's see. Yeah, that's the move right there. Alright, let's see here. Make sure it's not actually up here. No. Then it must be beneath me. There it is. Give me the shop. Look at that. 5,600 every 20 minutes. That's great. Alright, so pouches. We have the heavy sheath, which would allow me to carry big weapons. I would like that. And there is smoke bomb, which will unlock smoke bombs for you. Smoke bombs are good, though. They can save your life. Heavy sheath is very much something I want very badly. Because that'll allow me to carry big weapons, which would be great. Then I think we'll also go large medicine pouch. So nice, dude.
Enjoy your purchase.
Nice. Look at that, 75% renovated on the central district. That's pretty spicy. Okay, how are we looking? I think that's yeah, that's the faction building. All right, I still got like 2,000 approximately. So there is another one of that guy's missions. There is, of course, that. I'm tempted to go up here and then, well, actually I can't, right? Because we haven't interacted with that other guy yet. So I suppose we actually can't do that. Let's see. Then he has another one right there. And that's just, yeah, highlighting my hideout. I'm a little tempted to go over here and then try to turn in some of this stuff, because I've been looting a lot of things. So I think we might do that. I think I might bounce up just because this is the only chest on its own. Well, that's not actually true. There's actually a lot up there. Never mind. Probably wouldn't be worth it. Well, actually, we could go down, though. I think we'll go down. I'm going to loot these chests along the way, and I think we're going to check these shops to see if we can turn anything in. I think that'll be a good move. Alright, we are back. So, I looted some chests along the way, and we will see how it goes. First is obviously repair my stuff. Alright, but then... Okay, yeah, we have made progress. We have made progress. And then the... Who else? It was the tailor, right? Wasn't the tailor over... Yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't tailor. It was art person. Which I think is over here. Yeah, Taylor doesn't have anything, but the art guy does. Nope, that'll lead out of the area. That's not what we need. It'll be around this side. Hey. Alright. Ooh, we're getting real close. Actually, no, I have enough. I can get that one. Absolutely. Neato. I got another one. I could afford that painting now. And then I got a, yeah, fancy one. Sure, man. Might not have been wise to do at this moment. That probably was a dumb move there, but that's alright. Look at that, I got another treasure chest. I got another treasure map. So, I just want to give me the name. Okay, so it's this lower, like, the lower left district or whatever. We haven't even been there yet because, like, obviously there's, like, viewpoints. We don't know anything about what's over there. As you can sort of, you might be able to tell. Luckily, there was lots of missions in the area we have been hanging out in, which is, like, the Centro District, basically. Which is, the, you know, the Centro District. But I've been sort of low-key avoiding going into these newer areas because there was a lot to do in the one we've been in, and I know for sure I can do a lot of this other stuff off camera, like grabbing these viewpoints. The Borgia Towers I'll save probably. I mean, I'll probably save the Borgia Towers, but I'm leaning towards yes, but I guess you never really know. But I will be grabbing, like, the viewpoints and stuff, you know, like, the definitely, like, the free ones. And then any chest we can grab wouldn't be a bad move either. Like, obviously, there's a lot of chests up here for some reason. But anyway, although it looks like that one's the Vatican, which just explains why, I guess, why it's really fancy. Anyway, but otherwise, I'll grab chests and things along the way. Broken Aqueduct. Interesting. Wonder what that's about. There's one of the things I don't have, by the way. There's not very much left that I don't have in the Central District. But if you look at the Borgia influence, I've dropped quite a few. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, there's eight remaining. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, I've been sort of avoiding doing that stuff because I know for sure that I can do a lot of that kind of thing off camera. So, you know. Alright. Well, there's lots we could do. There's a slew of side missions. I could also end the episode here because we are at 3 hours right now. By the time the edits are done, these episodes for Brotherhood might be real short. By the time the edits are done, because, like, there's a lot of cut footage out of this one, and I feel like going forward it's not going to get any better, to be honest. And so I feel like that there is a lot of cut footage that's going to be it's gonna make these episodes, the total length of these episodes, pretty short. So yeah, pretty stinking short. So I will probably end the episode here regardless. And so, you know, I mean, some games are like that, right? With some games, it's going to be like, maybe I record my regular length, so I record 3 hours or 3 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. And nothing gets cut, because there are some games that it's like that. and then there's almost no cuts, you know, or some of them there is literally none. It just depends. If it's like a very narrative, story-driven game, like if it's like Life is Strange or like Walking Dead, like the Telltale Walking Dead, like it's very likely that I will have to cut nothing. But if it's a game like this, like in like a Saints Row game or an Assassin's Creed or whatever, there's a lot of cut footage out of those kind of things because it's a lot of it's either me wandering around, like it's me like just wandering around the world, like the map, or it's like doing little side stuff and like when you do this, when I've done this long enough, I have learned better, I feel like, of learning to differentiate the difference between what's good content, what do I want to show versus what's not good content. Like this isn't very exciting, and a great example is like the viewpoints. The viewpoints are not incredibly exciting. It's just me climbing up. It's me trying to figure out how to climb up, and that's basically it. And it's just going to show the map. So that kind of thing, or gathering treasure chests, just running around the map, gathering treasure chests, collecting feathers, collecting flags, like all of those kind of things. That's not good content. It's fun for me to do, and because I just like achievements like that, you know, going for those kind of achievements that have like gather all the viewpoints, gather all the feathers. Like I like things like that. And so I'm okay with that kind of thing because I can put on whatever YouTube or a movie on my other screen, and then with my main like my TV screen, I can just, you know, plug away, like, you know, chug away at these little collectible kind of quests. So, and then it's nicer for the video too, because if I gather all these viewpoints and suddenly the map is super exposed, well, that's obviously super nice for you guys, because then we can just see what's available and we can just gather everything and we can just know what's available, and you know, we're making a lot of money per turn, like that kind of thing. So anyway, I digress. So if these things are if they're much shorter than my normal length episodes, fear not, I am recording regular length. There's just a lot getting cut out, most likely. Other than that, I think everything else is pretty much normal. We're just going to be chugging away on this. I have not, as of the recording of this, I have not done the DLC for BioShock yet. I do imagine I will do that at some point randomly during this playthrough, and it'll just get released randomly. I don't have an ETA or a timetable on that one. It's just likely that I will do that at some random point during this playthrough. So, you know, pretty much stay tuned for that. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.